Hi guys, my name is Laura Granger and I have not done my English coursework. So today's going to be a really boring video if you don't care. Okay, raspy voice, okay. Today's going to be a really boring video if you don't care about coursework. Like, I'm doing my A-levels right now. I'm doing A-level English literature. You know how, like, not with it I am with my A-levels? I literally don't even know, like, what exam board, like, my English A-level is. So that's, like, super good, I guess. Literally cuddle up in a cardigan right now because it's actually freezing. Basically, the situation and what this video is going to be is how to meet a deadline, basically. How to meet a deadline for procrastinating people like me. So basically, my English course, this doesn't just apply to English students, I don't think anyway, because it basically just applies if you have any sort of like essay based like subjects or like essay based coursework that's like due, basically. So as I'm filming this, it is Wednesday the 6th of November and it is 5:16 p.m. and I've been sat here for like an hour and a half. I haven't really done that much, not even gonna lie. Like, I found all of my like sheets. Like, I handed this draft in to my teacher, and I like got the notes off here, even though there's like literally one, so it's like not even that many, and put them on my document on my computer. And then I also have this updated one as well. And if you see like all like the green annotations, like marks, basically. I've just found some more on the back. Whoa, okay, I probably should add those. Look at, like, this is like a whole sheet that I completely missed. This is why I'm doing this video, okay? I added all the green ones, and then all the pink ones is done by my other English teacher, and I just added those in. Like, I actually did what they say, whereas with the green ones, I just wrote them on my actual computer copy because they're a little bit more like detailed. Like, it says stuff like, this needs a little context, who is speaking and why. Like, I just added that in. Like, I literally wrote, this needs a little context, who is speaking and why, because I wanted to get them all down and then write them like as I go, if that makes sense. Whereas the pink, I just sort of did it like as and when, like, I was reading through it and just like applied it, basically, because it's like more like note form, and like corrections and stuff. And then so I've done that, and then I've basically my English teacher, who wrote in the pink on here, like I have two English teachers, also gave me this, which I went to him like a few weeks ago, like probably a good like month ago, a little bit more, maybe a little more than a month ago. I went to him and I was like, yo, like, I'm so stuck on my coursework. And he was like, okay, like, and he read through it, and that's when he made the annotations in pink. And then he gave me this like structure, which with like word count for each like section, so everything that I need, like all the categories that I need to write about, including like an introduction and a conclusion, is on this sheet. Like, I'm so grateful that he's done that for me, because honestly I would be so like, I'd be done, like I'd actually be done. So that's what I've been doing for the past like hour and a half. I also wanted to tell you about this website. If you were writing like an essay based piece of coursework for like A-levels or university or even GCSEs, like if you just have like coursework, like I know that I had to do coursework for history GCSE. I'm gonna block most of my actual work because I don't want like it to get plagiarized or anything. Not that you wouldn't even want to plagiarize my work, because it's literally so bad. But basically it's wordcounter.net, and it tells you how many words you have. And then if you scroll down to this bit at the bottom, like, it also uses Grammarly, so it like will check your work. So yeah, here it is. So it says words, 177. How many sentences I have, my average sentence, like average words in a sentence, basically. So it divides 177 by 5, like, and then like rounds it up, I guess. How many paragraphs I have, how many pages I have, like it says like 0.4, and then it also says reading level. So this is like what I use it for mostly, and it basically says that this is like college graduate level work, which like is great, because like if you write something and you don't think that it's good, or you don't think it sounds like particularly loquacious, you can like post it in here and it will tell you whether it is, because you might just be being like very self-critical. So it's useful for that. And it also like if you're writing like a speech or something, like for English, I think it's English language, you have to do like a speaking thing, and it has to be like 5 minutes. So if you just write what you want to say like in there, then it'll tell you how long it takes you to say it. And also like if you're doing like a practice exam like question that you'd have to write, like handwrite in like exam conditions, it tells you like handwriting time. So if you write out a draft answer and it's like 40 minutes and your exam's like 45 minutes, then that's like perfect, I guess. And it also tells you like keyword density. So if you use like certain words like too many times, like I've used family a lot because that's my coursework question, and relationships because that's also my coursework question. It's like family and relationships. And then Why Sagacity is one of my titles of my text, and then also Spies is the title of my text, sorry. And then also like these are just like random words that I've used like a lot. So, and if you click on them, it will highlight them in your actual like writing. Let me just go through there if you can see them, they're like highlighted. So yeah, this is like a really useful site. It sounds like I'm like 100% sponsored, but I'm literally not. But I just love the fact that like it gives you like that like level that you're writing at, and also like there's like different features like average sentence in characters, average word length, how many characters with no spaces, how many lines, your longest sentence, reading time, your shortest sentence, how many syllables, how many unique words, and then it'll also like you can like adjust it to like what you need basically. And it also saves you work. Like if you like quit the tab, turn off your computer, and then turn it on like a week later, and then go on word counter, the thing that you last pasted into the box will still be there, so it can help you if you like turn off your computer without saving and you've already pasted it into word counter, then you can just go on there and it has saved your work for you. So that's really good. You can also get premium of it and you get like more features like a thesaurus and stuff like that, but I just use the free version. So that has been really useful. Like my introduction at the moment is college graduate level, which is pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. I just wanted to do this video to sort of hold me accountable. Like my deadline, like I said, it's currently Wednesday the 6th of November and it is 5:24. My final deadline, well, my one teacher said it's 4:30 on Friday, like this upcoming Friday, but then my other teacher who I actually have to hand it into wants it in like at some point on Friday. Like it can be in the evening, I have to email him like my final copy, but I do have to print it off and give it to him Monday. So basically it needs to be done by like Friday. So I have today, Thursday and Friday day to do it because on Friday I don't have to go to college at all. It's the next day. And I'm fully aware that I look like complete trash. I am doing my coursework. I'm on a coursework amnesty. I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to. I'm currently at like 1,100 words. I've literally just been working on it for the past like since I got back. It's currently like 3:40 and I started working on it at about 2:30ish, so about an hour. But I haven't yet had a break, so I've come downstairs to get a revision snack and make a drink, which is very important when you're doing lots of college work, like or like uni work or like any sort of work like in one go, is to rely on snacks. So that's what I'm doing. I haven't looked this trash all day. I did have my hair down and like a nicer coat on and like jeans, and now I'm just in comfy clothes, which is another tip. I mean, some people can't actually like revise in comfy clothes, but I think I can because I'm not going to sit there in jeans and revise, you know what I mean? So plan for today is to get to about 2,050, 2,100 words, like around that mark. It's very confusing the way that I've like structured this because I mean I can't even structure my own coursework, let alone a YouTube video. I'm doing 40 minutes work, 20 minutes break every single hour, and I'm gonna do 8 lots of that today because I got back from college at 2 and I'm gonna work until like 10. So it's currently 3:40, so I'm gonna have a break until 4, then work from 4 until 4:40, and then have a break from 4:40 till 5, and you get the idea. If I don't really have any like structured breaks, it means that I'm like more likely to just have like sporadic breaks, and then I'll just end up having like a 2-hour break, and then I just won't get anything done. So maybe if you like schedule them and maybe even like set alarms or reminders, of like the word count that you want to reach by the time you have your next break, then that might be a good idea too. So a little update, it's currently like 4:45 and I've managed to get to how many words? 1,267. I'm hoping by the end of today, like I said, to get to like 2,050, 2,100-ish. And I'm headed in the right direction because I've got like another like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, not including breaks. So like 5 lots of like 40 minutes, like I said, to get there. So I'm doing pretty good. I feel like the ideas are coming and I feel quite positive about it. Like I've just about finished a section because my essay is on relationships and how they embarrass, punish and are the source of psychological damage in like these 2 novels, and I've written about parents and children for both books. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go and have a snack, honestly, or like the only way that I get through revision is snacks, and my mum is currently buying snacks for me. I'm so excited. Hi everyone. You know what, I want to put a beanie on to do this because I look like trash. That has not helped. Okay, maybe it has a little bit, I guess. So I'm aware that I look like an absolute thug right now. But it's day 3, final day of the coursework. I slept with my curtains open so that I wouldn't sleep in super late. And I went to sleep at like 3 last night. Kind of got distracted, like making playlists and like watching Skins, which is great. Currently it's about, Alexa, what time is it? It's 10:36 a.m. and I've just boiled the kettle to make a cup of tea. Actually, I have some cardboard that I need to bring down to put in the recycling. It's like 10:36 a.m. I've just eaten a winder for breakfast. I'm like addicted to winders at the moment. And then I've just boiled the kettle to make a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna maybe have some cereal and then get started. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do yesterday. And my arm is aching, what the hell? So yeah, I didn't do as much as I wanted to do yesterday. Basically, I need to get to, well, 3,000 words is like the word count, like the set word count. But we can go 10% above or below. So that means that I can either go from 2,700 to 3,300, basically. So if I really do, like, lose my shit, then I can just try and get to 2,700 rather than, like, 3,100, which was my original goal. So it's all gonna be fine. I broke my Alexa this morning and I managed to get it fixed. Well, I guess I get it fixed. I literally just fixed it myself because I like disconnected my phone from it because I was trying to like change my voice settings, because whenever I said Alexa, like it wouldn't like register that I was saying anything, and it got to the point where I was just so annoyed. I was literally just trying to put on the friggin' radio, BBC radio on, and it was like not having any of it. So broke that, fixed that. So now I've got my Alexa working, which means I can listen to music, which is good. So yeah, yesterday I think I'm at like 1,700 words, maybe just over that. So basically I have minimum 1,000 words to write today. So again, if I'm thinking I do it how I did yesterday, so like 40 minutes work, 20-minute break, I need to like do my proper calculations and stuff to like figure out how many words that I need to do per like hour, and then just see how we go. So I will catch you in a bit, probably when I'm having a mental breakdown. Just to clarify, it's due tonight at 11:59 basically. It's probably going to be late. Hopefully my teacher doesn't mind. Probably will, but I don't really care. So it is currently 3:20 p.m. and I have done all of about 50 words the whole day, the whole friggin' day, and like I just don't even know like what's happened. I think it's because yesterday I was focusing on this book. Oh, that's made the lighting go funny. But today I'm focusing on this book, and I don't like this book as much. I don't really like either, but I particularly don't like this one that I'm doing today as much. And I didn't really think that it was going to be a problem. Like I thought I was just going to be able to soldier through it. However, I'm struggling a little bit. And by a little bit I mean a lot, because I've literally been sat here for like 4 hours and I've done all of about 50, 75, 100 words ish. I don't know, like I've just been super distracted by like my phone and like everything. Like every single thing that pops into my head is like distracting. Like I'm just not like focused at all. Like I've been finding like stupid stuff to do, like tidying my earphones and like untangling my earphones, and like cooked some sweet potato fries, made some cereal, made lots of cups of tea. I think my cup of tea count of the day is like 2 at the moment, and I'm gonna make another one in maybe like 20 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can get my word count up a little bit though. Not thriving. I really am not thriving at all. I thought that I'd be more motivated and more like pushed to you know, like actually get this done, because obviously it's literally due today, but I don't know, like I'm literally just in a slump and I don't even know how to get out of it, and I've got like a really bad headache as well. I think it's because I went to sleep at 3 and woke up at like 10ish, which I know is not even that little of sleep, but like the fact that I normally sleep pretty, like not pretty early, I don't know, like I just, coursework's just giving me a headache. Like I don't even know what I'm trying to make excuses for. It's literally just my coursework giving me a headache. God knows how it's gonna go. So, I gave up on my coursework deadline. It's now Saturday morning. My deadline was last night at midnight. Wow, this piece of hair tucked behind my ear. Yeah, my deadline was last night at midnight and I haven't handed my coursework in. As I sort of said, like I've really just kind of like hit a wall with it. I bet yesterday I wrote probably like 200 words perhaps in total, and I literally sat at my desk for full like 8 hours, and like it was just one of them where like I wasn't in the right headspace, and like I thought that I was gonna be, just because of the pressure of having to hand it in like so soon, but it just wasn't the case. So basically I missed my deadline, but all I'm gonna do is just go to my teacher on Monday, which is when he wanted a paper copy of it anyway, and just give the paper copy in, not my email. So basically I'm gonna take this weekend, so it's like today and tomorrow, to try and get it finished. And if I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try and get it finished, because I really need to do my uni application as well. The deadline for that is Friday as well. I've actually got an extension. The deadline for my uni application was yesterday, like the same day as my English coursework deadline, but I managed to get an extension for it. So we love a good extension. I think one thing that was really distracting me yesterday was my music. But then again, like I was listening to music the day before, the day that I was like really productive, and it didn't really seem to affect me, because I was like obviously productive that day. So I'm really just not sure. I think it just might have been like a headspace thing. Basically, the whole premise of this video is do not leave your damn coursework until like 3 days before it's due, because you're not going to be able to get it done, and that's what I've learned, guys.